All right, everybody. Ooh. Happy Monday, everybody. I'm coming to you live from my car because I did not film at home. But since I'm on my lunch and I have time, I feel like it's necessary to still bring you a video, just different views. Hold on while all that outside noise. Anyway, if this is your first time here, this is not my usual setup, but welcome. If you are here and you like book recommendations, you want to learn about working in the library, what librarians do, you want to hear about the day-to-day library life, this is the place for you. So welcome. And if it's not your first time here, thank you for returning. I appreciate your support for watching. As always, I'm going to talk about what I'm reading, what's going on this week in this library life of chaos as we approach summer reading. And we'll also have a song of the week if I could think of one, but we're gonna get there. But I do have a book recommendation. So yeah, without further ado, be sure to like and subscribe. But let's get into it. Shh, we're in a library. So this week we are talking about Natasha Bishop and her book series. That I was telling y'all about last week. That I was like, oh, I'm gonna read it. The book is The Art of Loving You. I left it inside. I don't have it on me, but finished it. It's done. The first book in the series was only for 1 week. And it was so steamy. Like that book, Rome and Janelle, yeah. They said only for a week and they were making it happen as many ways as they could. Like steam up the max. Now, The Art of Loving You is a very, very much a shift. It's very different. It's a slow burn and it's a second chance. Now, only for 1 week was more of a unrequited love. Like Rome always had a thing for Janelle, but she was with his friend at the time, so he couldn't really be with her. But as soon as he was like, "Oh, my friend is marrying your sister," he said, "Okay, bet. Never mind. Don't worry. I'm gonna go hop on that because you already living foul by dating sisters, right?" So Danny is Janelle's friend and her sister's friend from the first book, and she has a history with Micah. Now, Micah is an artist, and like Rome and all their friends, they got money. Like he's an artist, but he sells that art for real. It's not a game for him, and it's not starving by any means. And Danny, she's a model and a mogul, very famous on Instagram, and has like a really big following based off of her career. But she has some traumas from it. They both are brought back by a mentor that they both had, who passed away, who left them a whole scavenger hunt that they needed to do. So, that she wanted them to do to plan her, like, not a funeral, because she had a funeral and it was light, but she wanted like a celebration of life. So she wanted them to dress up and make it all flashy and fine, and they have to work together. And she's leaving scavenger hunt clues like in many different areas that they have to figure out why, and they're learning more about her through the process. And while they're learning more about her, they're learning more about each other, because they have like that red string theory, where it says like a person that you're destined to be with, you're going to constantly find them in life. Like you're never going to be without them, and that's always them. They've always had these little things throughout life since childhood that keeps bringing them back to one another. And even when they tried to be together and it didn't work out, now they have this other opportunity. So yes, that is the book in a nutshell. Now, it was a very slow burn. Like, when you're looking for a steamy scene and you be like, what's going on? They didn't really hit for me personally. I think they were a little rushed, and it was a long book. The book was over 400 pages, and I was sitting there like, more than half of the book was focused on them and the damn scavenger hunt. I said, so they ain't never gonna get it on. But I digress. It was a good book. I gave it an 8 out of 10. But when I really think about it, I think I could have given it a 7 out of 10 because it was slow. It was slow. And even the ending seemed rushed. It was just like, I guess. It's all right. I thought it was a good second novel. I'm hopeful that her third book will make up for it, because I'm sure it's more like a Kennedy Yes, it's more like a Kennedy Ryan or like authors of romance with second chances and things like that. They do have like a slow burn element, but to this extent is crazy. But yes, 8 out of 10. I recommended it. I say you should read it. It's good. The next book that I'm about to read is Your Knife, My Heart. My friend Ayana gave this recommendation. She reads a lot of dark romance, and I was like, I need to get into it because I'm trying to really catch up on my reading goal. I'm still 4 books behind. I feel like every time I get a book, it's adding another one. So that'll be next week's the book I'm reading next. So hopefully I'll be back with that in a nutshell because I have the book on Libby checked out as an audiobook, so that should go well. As far as this library life in the week ahead, I just had my 2 interns come in and start the week, and it was so much fun to see like how I started my library career as an intern and seeing these younger children do it out of high school. I have 2 sophomores, and they both work for me for the summer until July. Excuse me, until July 17th. So today we're talking about signing people up for summer reading. Some of the tasks they're gonna have to do. They got to shelve. I was teaching them how to shelve and how to check in books. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hopefully they'll want to work in libraries, but even if they don't, just to have a more of a respect and understanding of what we do on all levels, I think that's just perfect. And we started off strong. It was no games being played today. So yes, that is what's going on as far as the life. And oh my gosh, I couldn't even give you a song of the week because I'm not really listening to anything right now. That's new. I really need to listen to that Bruno Mars album because I haven't listened to that at all. Um, yeah, no song of the week, y'all. None. I'm so sorry. But if you have any albums or people that you're listening to that you want to recommend so that I can have some what is that? Some inspiration for a song of the week, that would be beautiful. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty short video because not too much going on. It's only the first day of summer, first week of summer. I feel like next week I'll have more to tell you, but I just want to drop by, say hello, and let you know I was serious about being on time with these weekly YouTube videos. Back on a Monday. Hope you have a great week ahead. Woo, looking forward to this vacation. Counting down. I got 4 weeks, no, 3 weeks left. So yeah, I hope you have a great week ahead. If you have any recommendations, of course, please drop them. And happy first week of summer. Praying for all of us in the library, y'all. All right. Peace. See you next week.